All right, go.
Right. So I had a session with Aaron Lane, who's a new licensee, who told me that he got the table of contents as a giveaway. So somewhere in whatever we're doing in our marketing, we gave away the table of contents, which isn't a thing anymore because it was when we had the manuals, the paper manuals, and it had a table of contents in there.
It's
But
not a
I don't
bad
know if we
idea,
still
though.
give it away. Yeah,
It's not
we
a bad
might.
idea. Contents.
But yeah, it might still be a giveaway. And anyway, he said, "Isn't this awesome? I've got the table of contents. This I should be able to. Now I know what I need to document. I'm just going to go and document. Well, I'll put in whatever the content is around each one of these, contents." And he said he just picked one thing, and I can't remember. I don't think he was specific about what it was, but he said he then gave this one thing to each of his staff. He's got 3 key staff, and he did it himself. And he said to them, "I want you to write instructions for how you complete that task." It might have been doing a bank reconciliation or something like that. I can't remember. And then they all came back and he had a look at it and he said they were all different and they were mostly rubbish. And then he realized that with the time that it took, then there were all these pages and pages of this table of contents. And he said, "I have to write a system for all of that. And we even, just this one thing." And so that's when he said, I'm just going to do pure bookkeeping." And the quote he made, or the comment he made was, "I'm not in the business of writing manuals. I'm in the business of bookkeeping." So to do what pure bookkeeping has done we're in the business of writing manuals. So, and obviously writing systems. And he said, "I'm not in the business of that." And so the point I'm making is that I prepped him for someone on the team to contact him to do a little recording of that. So he's quite prepared to do that. So Steph, I don't know if that's you or whether that's Artie. I could do it, but I'm coming and going really a bit at the moment. So if someone else can do it, that would be great. And he's already prepped, and it would be, and Michael wants this because, and he wants it for Jeff and for Nicole, because one of the most common objections or whatever to not signing up is that I could write this myself. I could write the systems myself. So we want the angle to be really strong on this guy actually tried to do that just with one thing and realized, extrapolated with this big table of contents, how many hours that would take him. And he said, "It's just not worth it. And that's not what I'm in business for." So we need to really pad that out and then give the recording to Jeff and Nicole and anyone else. If anyone else has that objection, we can give Aaron's video out to that, and maybe even make it, I don't know, put it on YouTube or something like that with his.
It sounds like a marketing opportunity.
Yeah.
And when he onboards his staff, because he's got quite a lot of staff and a lot overseas, that it would be a good case study as well.
Yes.
From going from
That's right.
a business that's unorganized or unsystematized to a business that's all implemented. And and he is a CFO. He is not a bookkeeper or an accountant.
That's right.
I think he might be an accountant, but he's a CFO, chief financial.
Yes.
And has no interest in doing bookkeeping.
No,
so
that's right.
Big business. I think he had about 7 staff. So
he's got one in New Zealand, and the one in New Zealand, Alicia, is the one that's going to be the PB champion.
Yeah. Okay. And this is Aaron Lane.
Aaron Lane.
Yeah.
Lane. Yeah. And so I would get onto that this week if they can, because I spoke to him last week, I think. I had a Zoom meeting with him and his staff. to make sure they were on board with everything.
Yeah, it may be.
Or this week, or at least reach out to him this week.
Yeah.
If they could reach out to him and to arrange a time next week. And, you know, it's just a, what would it be? A 5-minute little chat about, because you don't want a big long video around it. People want to watch a short 3-minute video about this license, or this book, or this person, licensee, who tried to write the system and realized that it was going to take a ridiculous amount of time, and he's not in the business of writing manuals.
Yeah. Good. All right, a stop video. You good?
Yep. Good.
Okay.